spin, spin, spin. Diddy, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Kiss, kiss, kiss. How are you? I've actually got nothing to say today. I had school, which was good. It's very, I feel kind of bad though because I'm not actually doing much. I'm just helping out. So it's not really like I'm teaching. Although I did have an art session that I had to take today, which I find kind of hard. I'm not the best artist, and then I don't know, like my best area of teaching has always been PE. Like you just go out there and just like, let's do this, blah blah blah, and rack it off. And then when it comes to other subjects, I can, it's not always the easiest. And when you're not teaching every single day, you don't always have your strategies in place. And because of that, I did okay with getting the point across, but then the students only had a limited amount of time, and so we didn't get much done. And what we're trying to do today was, it's an artwork based on the recovery of Christchurch, and this group, Year 7s, were doing a thing about what Christchurch would look in the future. So it was, it was interesting. But my energy was kind of low as well, so that might have come across with the children, which didn't help. But yeah, I'm just a bit tired, it's just too many late nights. But that's my own fault. Yeah, I don't really have much else. Just watching more of the news on TV about the tsunami and the nuclear meltdown that might happen. Hopefully it does not. But what else can they do, I have no idea, so it's just a watch and see kind of game. And it's also an interesting thing for me is watching the media, how it's changed from these disasters, particularly here in New Zealand. It's all been focused on the New Zealand earthquake, and now as that was dying down, now it's rushed over to the Japanese earthquake. And during this whole time, there's still the uprisings in the Middle East, and there's so much happening over there. Libya is playing up still. It's the rebels are now called insurgents, and they're getting forced back. And it's just amazing how the media, I watched someone saying this, can't remember who it was now, but how the people are probably now going to start, the media is probably going to start with Gaddafi again, because he's starting to take back over, and people want his oil, and I find that actually just kind of disgusting. Call a bad person, it's like George Bush, a bad person is a bad person. The US government in many situations is a bad person. Many corporations that rape the poor, steal from the poor for their own greed is a bad person. So, I don't know, we don't call out those people enough, I find. We need to be doing that more often. And I think greed is the biggest issue. But the thing is, the politicians are not calling out those people because half the time they're making money and they don't want to do that. I think the only times that we can actually come together as a people is usually during these natural disasters, because usually the other disasters like the civil wars and so forth are actually brought about because of greed in the first place. And you have to pick sides. And when you pick sides, it's not a good thing. Even a natural disaster, there's no sides. It's just humanitarian aid, and you help out. But that'll do me. Alright. Remember Building 7. I'll see you later. See you. Peace. Spinny, spin, 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 spin.